opportunity to look for more initiatives and projects together with Pakistan in this area. Pakistan plays a crucial role for stability in the region in South Asia, and this is why we have talked about this geographical area today. Of course, Afghanistan is an important topic here. The goal is very clear. Peace negotiations need to be continued to the people in Afghanistan, but we owe it to the region as a whole, because we know only if there is peace in the region, stability in the region can be improved and strengthened. For Pakistan as a neighbor, the situation in Afghanistan is, of course, of special importance. More stability in Afghanistan means positive effects for Pakistan too. In Pakistan, Pakistan has hosted more than 3 million Afghan refugees, and I would like to expressly thank you and express my appreciation for Pakistan to be such an active voice in the peace process and is making great efforts to find a peaceful solution for the conflict in Afghanistan. We talked a lot today about the upcoming conferences, and we talked about most importance, and that is reducing violence in Afghanistan. We also talked about the situation in the relationship with India, and knowing about the potential for conflict that is ongoing, but we do see the right steps in the right direction. For example, understanding on technical hands-on issues as well, such as fighting the corona pandemic together. And that shows that the difficult situation is improving step by step. In this spirit, I would like to say once again that I have very fond memories of my own visit to Islamabad to Imam Shrine. Under corona conditions, unfortunately, we cannot offer similar beautiful memories here in Berlin at this time, but we hope that you have some positive impressions from your visit in the city, and we hope that there will be future visits after the end of the pandemic too, and that we will be able to have visits that will allow us to show each other more of our beautiful countries and the people who live here. Thank you.
And thank you for visiting Pakistan in March 2020. We had a good exchange of views when you visited Islamabad. And thank you for providing me an opportunity to be here in Berlin, despite the COVID challenge, to have a physical meeting, because no virtual meeting can be as good as a physical meeting. You know, meeting in person, it makes a huge difference. So thank you, Germany, which is now, you know, Germany, and we are celebrating 70 years of our diplomatic relations, and the logo behind us is demonstrating that 70 years of good relations, good friendly bilateral relations. We want to deepen them. We want to broaden them. We want to have more economic linkages with Germany. One understands how important German economy is for not just for Europe, but for global economy. Your technology, your precision, your hard work on that. We want to benefit from technology transfer. We want to benefit from a new economic relationship with Germany, and we have a mechanism in place. We also recognize that you are one of our important trading partners, and thank you. And thank you for being so supportive to us by helping us achieve the GSP Plus, within the European Union. And since the launch of that initiative, Pakistan's trade has been great help for us. We are thankful for the assistance we received from you for Corona through the UN humanitarian fund effort, and we do recognize that you are going through a challenging time, so are we. The third wave is far more serious and far more severe than the first two that we dealt with successfully. So we have to see how we can cope. The interdependence is so pronounced now, and we have to understand that. And that is why you have to play your role in getting vaccination out to the developing world. And thank you for being supportive on this initiative of additional providing 15 million doses to Pakistan by May, and COVAX, can play a very, very important role in that. So thank you for your support. We need vaccination. We have primarily the Chinese that we've got, and that is still not enough. So thank you for helping us. On FATF, thank you. Thank you for not allowing this forum to be politicized. It's a technical forum, and it has to address what Pakistan has done on account of, meeting its political obligations vis-a-vis the FATF recommendations. I am grateful that Germany and the rest of the world do recognize the effort Pakistan has made. We have, as I said, lots of opportunities for German investments in Pakistan, for enhancing, promoting bilateral. Chancellor Merkel has done a great job representing her country so ably, and I am sure she would be recognized not just by the people of Germany, by history, for the role and for the stability and the growth this country had under her leadership. I know she is keen to meet Prime Minister Imran Khan, and she finds him as an interesting interlocutor, but the COVID is to visit Germany and meet with the leadership over here. Thank you for being understanding on the visa issue and the delays that have been caused. And we did discuss how we can overcome the delays, by increasing staff and by doing things differently and more efficiently. We also discussed the role the diaspora, Pakistani diaspora, is playing in Germany, and how we can look at legal avenues of migration. It's an issue, I understand. It's not just ideas which I shared with you, and we can look into them even further. Afghanistan. We've had a good discussion on Afghanistan. Our approach is very similar. Our objectives are identical. We want peace, we want stability, we want progress, we want prosperity there. We recognize the advancements made in the last 2 decades, and I'm with you on that. So we will remain in touch on the Afghan issue at every forum. If there is an Istanbul meeting and other processes, you do recognize that the Doha agreement was a step forward, and we need to build upon it, and that's what Pakistan has been advocating. So thank you for doing that. On the security situation, the peace and security situation in South Asia, I've shared my views. I have said that Pakistan we have issues, and those issues can only be resolved through dialogue. And for a meaningful dialogue to take place, we need a conducive environment. Who has to create that conducive environment? In my view, India has to take the first step, because they took the first step on the 5th of August 2019 in vitiating the climate. Now they have to create an enabling climate, and if they do so, Pakistan would be receptive, and Pakistan would be forthcoming. Thank you. There's a lot that can be discussed: economic relations, other corporate view that I have. The positive vibe that I've felt, on this trip is that Pakistan and Germany can move ahead with speed. There's a lot that we can do for each other. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Thank you very much. We have the opportunity for a few questions now, and the first question will be from Mr. Iftar Atap.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations for the Germany. The growth is not very rapidly fast if you compare to other regional countries doing trade with Germany. So Pakistan, however, offers a lot of conducive environment, new investment policies, but Germany haven't been able to take benefits of these investment opportunities. If we see China also investing in Pakistan immensely, so my question is why Germany is still a bit reluctant in terms of economic cooperation. Mr. Qureshi, if you can also comment.
Today we want to change. We believe that 35 German companies in Pakistan are too few. We would hope for more. German companies have the opportunity to receive government support if they invest abroad. We are going to discuss how German investments can be accompanied. Of course, stability in a country is important for investments. So questions like relations to India and Afghanistan play an important role, and we're happy that adopted Indo-Pacific guidelines a couple of months ago, and these guidelines say that we want to continue to build upon our commitment in the Indo-Pacific, and Pakistan is one of the countries that is of particular interest to us, and this is why this meeting today served this question: how can we actually accompany this political from it? And this is why I assume that in the future we will tap into the potential that we have, and we will be able to use this potential more than in the past, just as the government actually said in its guidelines. That holds true for economic questions, but also for security political questions, overall political questions. And I'm happy that we were able to address these topics and made progress today in our meeting.
Minister, I did highlight the shift